Hi, I'm Laura Linney, and you're watching the Broadway.com show.
Welcome to the Broadway.com show, our weekly roundup of everything Broadway, or as only we like to think of it, the newsroom for theater geeks. Let's get started with the news. What's the buzz, Lindsay?
This spring, Neil Patrick Harris is trading in his suit and tie for heels and a wig. The How I Met Your Mother star will return to Broadway in Hedwig and the Angry Inch, John Cameron Mitchell's 90s cult musical about a transsexual German rock singer. So let's get this straight, Neil. You danced up there at the Tony Awards next to all those angels from Kinky Boots and you said nothing about this? I thought we were friends.
Could it be that the Muppets are actually going to take Manhattan? Visionary director Alex Timbers helmed a top-secret musical presentation starring Kermit, Miss Piggy, and more than 85 other Muppets at Broadway's New Amsterdam Theater. This test run, produced by Disney Theatrical, included songs and sets to see if the beloved Muppets could balance the tech and puppetry demands with audience sightlines. We're keeping our fingers crossed that these guys pass the test with flying colors.
The latest megastar to take his story to the stage is none other than action movie star Jackie Chan, who recently revealed his plans to write a stage musical based on his 1998 memoir, I Am Jackie Chan. The musical would chart Chan's life from his early days at the Peking Opera School to his superstar role as Hollywood's go-to martial arts master. Now all he needs is a team of trained Broadway acrobats. Hey, Patina Miller, how's your Taekwondo?
Mandy Patinkin and Taylor Mack. Somehow we did not expect to see those two names paired up in a new musical directed and choreographed by Susan Stroman. Well, it's happening in December at Classic Stage Company, and we can't wait to watch Patinkin and Mack chart the rise and fall of humankind in The Last Two People on Earth and apocalyptic vaudeville. Save us an aisle seat for this mashup of Rodgers and Hammerstein and REM.
The Scottish play isn't taking much of a break before coming back. Ethan Hawke plans to return to Broadway this fall to play the title role in Macbeth, a mere 2 months after Alan Cummings' critically acclaimed solo version of the play is set to close. The Shakespeare tragedy will mark a reunion for Hawke and director Jack O'Brien at Lincoln Center Theater, where he starred in Henry IV and The Coast of Utopia. We have no doubt he'll make it an insanely good time at the theater.
Hi, I'm Telly Leung, and you're watching the Broadway.com show.
Two-time Tony nominee Brian Darcy James had an inspired reaction to recent reports that octogenarian stage legend and erstwhile New Yorker Elaine Stritch is feeling less than thrilled with her Midwestern retirement. Brian tweeted, "Looking forward to John Adams' follow-up opera to Nixon in China, Stritch in Michigan." Bravissimo, Brian! Imagine it, a larger-than-life figure in a strange land, complete with an aria complaining about the locals and pining for her home at the Carlisle. Say it with me. I'll drink to that. You can follow Brian at Brian Darcy James.
The hottest photo of the week? No contest. Anna Kendrick Instagrammed this adorable two-shot with Jeremy Jordan from the first day of filming of the Last 5 Years movie. If we know this musical as well as we think we do, we're guessing Kathy just finished singing to Jamie about Mitchell and Carol Ann and the guy that looked like Tom Cruise and just asked him to move in with her. Thanks for the pick, guys, but get back to work. We can't wait to see the finished product.
The steamy new musical Murder Ballad is transforming Off-Broadway's Union Square Theater into a gritty East Village dive bar all summer long. So on opening night, we had to ask the cast and their friends about the wildest thing they've ever done in a bar. From the suspiciously tame to the completely crazy, check out what the stars had to say.
I am not going to answer that. That is nobody's business. But it was in Europe. So there, that's all I'll say. And I was 19.
I've met some of my past boyfriends in bars, as you do in New York City, and that's always an adventure, and I think I need to leave it at that. Once I dived off the bar, no one caught me. That was great.
Karaoke, you know, that's been tragic.
I did once go to that ridiculous bar, Coyote Ugly, and I really didn't want to dance on the table because that's it's a lot, but I did, and some girl who was like dancing with me and being like a sexy girl, like I'm a sexy girl flirting with another girl, like pulled on my bra, like in the little thing that holds the two cups together. You're welcome. And I guess it was like rubbery, the middle thing, and it just broke.
I got into a fight at a bar. Yeah, I had one too many and accidentally started a fight. I think I left a body print in the sheetrock.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You get kicked out?
Oh yeah.
In last week's SmackDown, we asked which Broadway.com Best Dressed List topper had the hottest look at the 2013 Tony Awards, Annalee Ashford or Patina Miller. It was a close call, but 58% of you chose Kinky Boots siren Ashford, just edging out the Pippin leading player. Congrats to Annalee and her dress designer, Novus. This week, we're celebrating New York theater's rekindled love affair with William Shakespeare's greatest tear-jerking tragedy, Romeo and Juliet. A modern revival of the play, starring Tony nominee Condola Rashad and Orlando Bloom, will open on Broadway in September. In downtown, Classic Stage Company has announced its own off-Broadway staging starring Elizabeth Olsen as Juliet and Finn Wittrock as Romeo. So, we want to know, which Romeo and Juliet do you have your heart set on? Broadway or off-Broadway? Tweet your pick to @BroadwayCom with the hashtag B'way Smackdown and tune in next week for the winner.
This week, we were beyond thrilled to learn that Smash star and Broadway veteran Megan Hilty has landed her next TV show. The 9 to 5 and Wicked actress will team up with Sean Hayes and Linda Lavin for the NBC comedy Sean Saves the World as Hayes' best friend and co-worker. So basically, in our head, we're imagining Ivy Lynn as Karen Walker, and we couldn't be more excited. Congrats, Megan.
Thumbs down to Mother Nature, whose fickle ways are no laughing matter for the cast of The Comedy of Errors in Central Park. New York's unpredictable weather has rained out a bunch of early performances of the Shakespeare in the Park show, causing star Jesse Tyler Ferguson to take to Twitter to curse the heavens for postponing the Bard and the public's one-night-only concert of the Pirates of Penzance. You know, Mother Nature, sometimes you can be a real big headache.
I'm Tyne Daly, and you're watching the Broadway.com show.
Colorful, kooky Sherie Rene Scott is a dream of a talk show guest, as I found out this week when the Tony-nominated diva stopped by Show People to chat about her 54 Below show, Piece of Me. For our high five this week, we feature 5 priceless moments. Roll clip. Please welcome Sherie Rene Scott. Hi there.
Oh, I was
You're on.
gonna clap, but that's great. I'm on.
Sorry, there's no
great.
studio audience.
And go. Dang it. I thought it was live. Where is everybody? After much intensive study, dedicated, thorough, intense, diligent study, it was 10 minutes on the internet, but it was an intense 10 minutes. I think there were characters that were little like Sea Goo was like the name of them.
That was the character in the playbill, Sea Goo.
Yeah, Sea Goo, like algae residue. No, I like people. I just like being 20 feet away from them on the stage.
It says a lot about you, I think.
I hope so, because that's what I want. That's why I told the story, to reflect well on me.
You can bet your bottom dollar our star of the week is Annie headliner and newest Broadway.com video blogger, Lilla Crawford. In her vlog, Simply Red, the talented young actress shares her life, from slumber parties to auditions to gymnastics, and she also expertly conducts chatty interviews with her co-stars. We learn so much from these tea time talks. For example, who knew the Orphans were all about vacuum cleaners? For that and much more, we say cheers to you, Lilla. You're our star of the week.
That's all for this week's episode of the Broadway.com show. We'll leave you with a snippet from Santino Fontana's clever parody video, Glass Slippers Are So Back, in which the stars of Cinderella show off their secret talent as rappers. See you next week.
So I'm looking at girls in ball gowns, but looking at their feet makes me all frowns.
You can have this crass girl,
but I'm looking for my glass girl.
A word to my 2 dear daughters, the prince has gotta choose you, or I will abuse you.
I cannot wait, I'm running late, I've only got till midnight, then I'm gone.
What's got it going on? But a lot of us got this wrong. Cause without this glass, we might as well quit.
But I'd rather stay and play, cause they're clear and they're sheer, and they brought him to me oh so near.
So ladies, you wanna be hotter than Hades? Yeah. Go away, crystallize! Even stepmom's gotta realize glass slippers are so